Dirty Thursday. We're GFBS. We're Grand Forks Best Source. Welcome, everybody. River City Speedway Fire and Rescue Crew here today. We got Scott Nelson, Mike Mashesky, Jared Olson, and, of course, the other half of the Bull Ring Boys, Chad Hopp, will be hooking up with these guys shortly. Show today brought to you by the Bun Lounge, home of the world-famous Shrimp Caesar. You ready for 2 days of partying? Well, it all starts tomorrow. We're talking about the pre-Sturgis party at the Bun Lounge. Tomorrow and Saturday, 7 o'clock tomorrow night, things get rolling. Live music from Double Down at 8 tomorrow night. Saturday, man, there's a ton of things going on at the Bun Lounge. Outdoor cookout with L&M Meats. That starts at about 5. Get your worst tire you've got, put it on the rear of that motorcycle, and go out to the burnout table. They're going to be back. Live music with the Back for More band starting at 7. Throttle Addiction merchandise trailer is going to be there, too. It's going to be an awesome 2 days of partying. Pre-Sturgis party this weekend, Friday and Saturday. You want to get ready for Sturgis, you do it at the Bun Lounge, home of the world-famous Shrimp Caesar. All right, time now for our daily segment called Jokes My Neighbor Tells Me. Jokes My Neighbor Tells Me. Here's your joke today. Why do firemen wear red suspenders? Why do firemen wear red suspenders? You guys are looking at me like you know the answer. Well, it's to keep their pants up. Yeah, okay. I like Dirty Thursdays because Paul usually doesn't have a microphone, or otherwise he's chirping back there. What?
Yeah. That was the dumbest one.
That was the dumbest one I've said yet. Okay. If you have any questions for any of our panel here today or any of the guys in the studio, you can call us up, 701-213-0863. That is 701-213-0863. And before we get into the show here, we want to take a minute to reflect and maybe even do a little moment of silence here. Luke Kennedy Sr. passed away this week. If you've been around River City Speedway or any local dirt track around here, the Kennedy name is huge. And Luke Kennedy Sr. was one hell of a guy. Man, I didn't get to talk to him very much, but he's a great guy. And hats off, or our hearts go out to the Kennedy family. All of those people. Luke Kennedy Sr. passed away this week, and we're going to miss him. All right, let's get rolling here. Scott Nelson, Mike Mashesky, Jared Olson, all in the studio. Scotty, how you doing?
Good.
Good. Welcome.
Thank you.
Mike?
Doing good.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Okay.
Yeah, he's good now.
Get that mic a little bit closer to you, Mike.
Okay.
Mike, get the mic closer, Mike. And Jared, welcome.
Thank you.
Thank you guys for all showing up here. And Chad, how are you, buddy?
Well, I'm good.
Yeah?
Hanging in there. It's
Yeah.
a good day.
Producer Paul's birthday today.
Yeah, I know. I see all these stuff around here and awesome chocolates. And
Yeah, and he blamed me for it.
he blamed you for it?
Like I have enough gumption to actually decorate
You
for a
don't-
birthday.
Yeah, you don't have enough energy to even pull this off. I mean, come on.
I know I don't. But happy birthday to Paul, the producer, who's running
For
around
sure.
big time busy here today, as Dirty Thursdays are always busy. But first off, guys, I want to know, how in the heck did you get your start doing what you do? Scott, how about you?
I was working with a gentleman at Sears at the time that was a base fireman,
Mm-hmm.
and I was in the Air Guard
Okay.
fire department there, so I had some fire background there. And then I got a job working out at the airport as a fireman also.
Okay.
So I had the fire background, so he asked me if I was interested in working at the track. And that's kind of how it all started.
Yeah.
So I started working out there and just kept on going.
How many years? How many years?
I've been out there about 31 years.
There you
Wow.
go.
So is that, if you've been out there for 31 years, your wife must actually like it. Because they either love it or hate it, because you're gone every Friday night.
She does not like it a lot.
Yeah.
She goes to some races, but and I'll tell you, the race family, if the wives aren't in it, you're going to be in trouble because it's tough when you're gone every Friday night.
It is. It's tough to have a summer because, like to start summers at about noon on Friday if possible. But, okay. And, Mike, let's hear a little bit about you. You've been around racing for a long time.
Long time, yeah.
Tell us how you got your start.
Well, basically, me and Craig Hauser worked for Interstate Towing, and we ran the record for many years. And then just happened to be one time Scott asked me if I wanted to come on the fire crew. And I've been on the fire crew ever since.
Yeah, no, you got a background in racing too, is that right?
Yeah, I grew up in Riverside and got in with the Spicers and raced with Beaner, Ricky, and Danny. And then lately it's been, I was with Casey Mack and then Corey Mack and then Kale Mack. Mm-hmm. So I got the late models and I got the sprint cars.
And now you're a rescue guy.
Yep.
Hey, okay. Jared, how about you? How'd you get rolled into this thing?
Well, at grade school, my dad took me to the races many, many years. It's kind of a family joke that I learned how to read from the programs. But I met Scott's son back in first grade, and we started hanging out and going to the track every Friday night with him. Got to go in the pits and see all the cool stuff as kids. And we finally turned 18, knew enough about the cars, having friends racing themselves, Brandon Fuller, Dustin Hopper, those guys. Our knowledge was there, and all he had to teach us about was the actual fire itself. So I started back in 2002, so I'm going on almost 18 years.
Wow.
Mike, what we didn't ask how many years you had going, bud.
I started in like 93, 94.
Yeah.
Wow. You mentioned Dustin Hopka. Rumor has it, is he going to be at the Speedway tomorrow night?
Yes.
We haven't seen him in a while.
No.
Oh, that's going to be interesting.
No. I tell you what, though, you look at when you have the River City Speedway's legendary, world famous bull ring, would be nothing without the experience we have of the center guys in the middle. I spent a lot of time side by side with these guys, being down the trackside stuff. And when something happens, they're right on the money. I mean, you got guys running from corner 1 to corner 4, corner 4 to corner 1.
Oh, yeah.
Mike's like right there on the ball. Jared's on the ball with their four-wheelers. Boof, they're right there. I mean, these guys are just, it's awesome to see this kind of respect and everything happen here. And they know all the drivers personally too, you know?
Right.
And so when they walk in there, they're like, hey, you know, I always go, Jared always goes around to the driver and Mike, they're both right there, but I always grab the helmet. Seems like, yeah, give me that. I'll get that out of your way for you. And they're always, you can hear them talking to them. Hey, you're good? You're okay? We're going to have Ultra come talk to you. I mean, it's just so cool that not only do they respect what they're doing, but they respect the race car drivers themselves. And they try to, you know, as much as we try to keep the show going as fast as we can, there's still a safety aspect we have to worry about. And these guys, if you ever go to the River City Speedways and watch this, you'll respect what happens here. This is top notch.
And every race car driver we talk to, they say River City Speedway's fire and rescue crew is top notch. But this brings me to my next question after last Friday when you said on the ball. How sweaty were you guys in those fire suits last Friday night? Because I'm up in an air-conditioned booth thinking I got it made, and I was soaked, and I was up there. You guys are wearing some pretty heavy stuff. I mean, you had to
not including shorts underneath that.
You had to be a little sweaty, I'm guessing. How was that for you guys last week?
It was pretty brutal.
Anytime you can open that jacket up, it's a good thing because you get a little bit of airflow.
Yep.
Right.
Water and you've already lost it. So
I mean, I was watching you guys down there thinking, oh, man, I'm so glad I'm not those guys right now. I want to talk about scary moments. I know there's been a lot. Off the top of your head, Scott, and we're going to look at some pictures here in a little while, but scariest moment you've ever had where you actually were maybe not so as worried about the driver as maybe yourself even? Does that ever happen?
Not so much myself, I don't think.
And your guys' job, your mentality is you're probably the last person you think about.
Right.
Yep.
Right. Both the two I have are Mike Balkin.
Okay.
We were in Ada one night, and his front end went into the ground, and geez, he rolled like crazy. And I think it was turn 3. I mean, the front wheels went. I think the engine even came out of the car, didn't it? Yeah. And then it landed upside down, and he was in there, and he was hollering and stuff, screaming and whatnot. So we wanted to make sure he was okay first before we started moving him. But we obviously knew he was okay because he was screaming and yelling.
Yeah,
so that's a pretty good clue.
And I've heard that screaming and yelling before from race car drivers, and I thought they were hurt seriously, and they weren't. They were just mad.
Yeah.
Mike, have you ever had a scary one?
It was a test and tune a couple of years ago.
Okay.
And I can't remember whose car it was, but it was a late model come out of 1. And they were out there just it was supposed to be like hot laps, and then all of a sudden the late model rolled coming into 1 and 2, and then next thing the fighter started, and his fuel he didn't have the fuel filter wasn't tight.
Oh, sure.
And it arced off the manifold, and the car's upside down on fire.
And he's still strapped in.
He's still strapped in. I didn't even have my suit on. Ran over there, grabbed the fire extinguisher, put it out, and the whole time I'm just beside myself because I can't.
I think it was John Halverson.
Yeah, there you go.
All right, John Halverson. Wow.
Yeah.
You guys are bringing back some names. Jared, if you slide the mic over. Yeah, have you ever had one of those scary moments?
Yeah, mine a couple years back was during a sprint feature, and Bobby Martin was going on the outside of someone, and they got their wheels together, and he hit the old door that's been sealed now on the west end of the main grandstand.
Okay.
He hit that, and he hit it with so much force that the actual stage, one of the bars, wood bars, flew out and went right towards the handicap section.
Oh, yeah.
And that was back when we had Yvonne Fair working for us,
Yep.
everybody. And I got to Bobby first, and he was fine. And the first thing he actually said, because he knew where he hit, is go check the stands.
Yeah.
And Yvonne was up there, Scott went up there, I went up there, and luckily nobody was seriously hurt. But we had a few real scared people up there.
Reminds me of a story. I was actually covering the first time they ever ran the buses. And it was during the fair. And I think it was just a fair night, but they'd never ran the buses before. It might have even been before the demo. I can't remember, but I was down on the stage actually doing play-by-play with a cordless mic. And I remember myself saying, and here they come out of turn 4, 3 wide. And it's like, oh, no. And I think Donnie Mack might have been involved with this one, but somebody's up on the wall, and he comes bouncing off the wall, and I hear this boom, and I turn around and I start running. He had sheared off one of those steel posts holding up the fence. And that post, as I'm running, if I would have moved, it would have took me out. I mean, it went shooting across the stage. And so to be nonchalant as I could, I just turned around and pretended I was emptying my shorts and just went back to work. But, yeah, there's all kinds of scary moments in racing. It's a dangerous sport. Have you ever been involved with a wreck where somebody was seriously hurt?
Not really.
Okay.
Most of the stuff that has gone on in Grand Forks is everybody's pretty much walked away or been taken to the hospital.
Yeah, I mean,
checked out.
The safety features in these cars now are incredible.
It's come a long way since I started. When I started, and guys were taping their mufflers on with duct tape.
Oh yeah,
and stuff, and it, 3-4 laps into the race, they got an engine fire because the duct tape's burning.
Yeah.
And whatnot. So they end up pulling off anyway.
It's the red-green race team.
Well, right. You imagine how far even just you look at the roll cages nowadays are way different. We were talking to Brad Steng, they're using muffler tubing.
Yeah.
And now it's a different grade now, you know.
Yeah. And I think when I started, they had 3-point harnesses, and now everybody's got the 5 harnesses and
the Hans device and all that stuff.
And stuff.
Well, you want to take some comments here, John, real quick?
Sure.
I got some here live. Amanda Joe, of course, obviously watching again. Thanks, Amanda. We appreciate that very much. Thank you. She says best fire crew out there, so she appreciates you guys. Make sure all the drivers are good. Paula says glad to be part of the fire safety crew.
Oh yeah, Paula.
Paula, she's and Josh Anderson's holy. You guys are old.
Yeah.
Get back to work, Josh.
Yeah.
Have you guys ever had to cut a roll bar or do anything like that to get out? And if you have, what's the hardest type of car where if you have to extract a driver? I'm guessing the extent of their injuries or what part of their body is injured has a lot to do with it. But is there a big difference between a late model, a street, or a sprint car? And what's easiest to extract a guy?
Oh, that's a great question.
I'd say probably a sprint car is probably easiest to
Yep.
extract a guy.
No sheet metal,
The late models and the A mods and stuff have bars that cross across the top. So if you got to put somebody on a backboard, which they don't do that often.
Right.
We have put people on backboards. And we did have to cut a guy's cage up on top. There was a rollover on turn 2, I think it was
Modified.
yeah.
Oh.
And stuff. So, I mean, we'll do the cutting and that stuff. Altru comes in and they do their part because they're the experts for injuries and that type of stuff. So we let them do their job. They let us do our job, and everything seems to work pretty good.
Everything works great on that side of things.
Yep.
Mike, when you look at this, what's the most rewarding thing about this job when you see race car drivers get in and haulers perfect and come out and leave the River City Speedway in perfect condition?
It's just a good time, I mean, when everything goes right and the drivers can interact with the fans and it's just nice when they can go to their hauler and they can take their suits off and they can crack a beer and just relax, and know that everything was good that night.
Yep. Awesome. That's great.
They get kind of excited when they figure somebody wrecked them, and
how do you keep that?
You end up pulling people apart sometimes.
Well, what do you say when people are like, "Hey, did you see what happened?" And I'm like, I always tell them, "Nope,
yeah,
sure didn't."
I'm not sure. I'd have to look at the video.
Before we get back talking about what you guys do, and when we first created this Dirty Thursday thing, everybody thought, oh, great, we're going to have race car drivers in, track owners, promoters, whatever. But we like to hit all aspects of racing, and you guys are probably the most underappreciated people at the racetrack. One of them, because people don't realize what you do, but the race car drivers do. And it's I'm sure that guys have thanked you how many times and just went, you guys keep up the good work, because a lot of guys I know won't go to certain tracks because they're worried about what they have for a fire and rescue and a safety crew and all that kind of stuff. But
I agree with you. Every time I go through, I always give them a fist bump before the night, and make sure everybody's good.
Sure.
Like, let's go, boys.
Let's make a phone call here because I want to talk to somebody about what's going on tomorrow night at River City Speedway. Let's see if he answers the phone here.
Well, depending on who you're calling.
Okay. Oops, what did I do? I'm not dialing. Oh, there we go.
Is it dialing now?
I believe. Can you hear it? Yep. Oh, you don't have your headphones on.
I gave it the total experience to Jared there. Let's get him on. I can hear. Yeah.
Let's see if anybody answers the phone.
Paul, the producer's got the speaker going for me. It's like those radio shows where they prank call people.
Yeah.
Hello, Fastlane.
Hey, is this Mike's Pizza?
This is Mike's Pizza, yep.
Dustin Strand, John Roberts at GFBS. How are you, man?
Well, pretty good. About yourself?
Good. I hate to bother you because I know you are busy. I believe you're racing tonight. Is that right?
Yeah, we're going to go to Ada tonight for the NLRA special.
Okay. Are you just running the late model tonight?
Yep. Yeah, just the late model tonight.
All right.
That's enough for project.
Yeah. All right. The reason I'm calling you is, I don't know if you know this or not, but there's a bounty on your head tomorrow night at the River City Speedway.
I kind of heard some rumblings that there was something like that coming.
So that means the target is on you. How do you feel about that?
Yeah, I don't know about that, but I guess we'll just got to go out and give it.
The bounty thing, a lot of people might not like the bounty. It might add a little bit of extra pressure onto what you're doing, but I would think it'd be a good thing, because how damn hard is it to win 3 in a row in a late model?
Oh yeah, it is. It's a tough crowd here every week, and luck plays into a lot of it. It worked out last week was mid-season, so we got to start up front, and that definitely doesn't hurt. But car's been running awesome. Hopefully we can hold some momentum and have another good finish, I guess.
So what's your schedule like? Ada tonight, River City Speedway tomorrow. You got anything? Are you going to Devil's Lake Saturday?
Yep. Yeah, we'll race Devil's Lake Saturday. Yep.
Wow. You got a busy weekend, my friend.
He's busy, my gosh.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's going to be busy. Well, at least we don't have that 105-degree heat index like we did last Friday. That was miserable.
Yeah, how fun was that sitting in the car with that fire suit?
Oh, man, that was brutal.
You wear fire...
Look, when I got to the pits, it looked like I just jumped in a pool. I was just drenched in sweat.
You wear fireproof underwear, too?
Well, I don't even wear underwear. Just let it fly.
At least fireproof banana hammock or something there, buddy. Hey, Dustin. Yep.
Go ahead.
I just wanted to say I know how busy you are, and I wanted to give you this little quick phone call, but keep doing what you're doing. I'd love to see 4 in a row myself.
That'd be pretty awesome. I think it could be a stretch, but and really none of this is possible. You see the race car out on the track and one guy in the car, but it really is a team effort. My dad and Nate and Tim in the pits put in a lot of hours during the week and at the track, and all of our sponsors. It all works together, and we just appreciate everybody.
Hey, can't wait to see you tomorrow night, and good luck tonight over at Norman County Raceway, all right?
Thank you.
Good luck, my friend.
All right, there you go.
Yeah.
Dustin Strand taking a little time out of his day. Of course, the bounty on his head tomorrow at River City Speedway. Now, if you're not sure what the bounty means, if you win 3 in a row, it doesn't matter what class you're in, but the River City Speedway will throw in an extra $300 as a bounty. And if anybody wants to add to that or match it or do whatever, you can do it. And it turns out to be a pretty nice payday. Ask Jade Hastings.
There's a lot of donations that happen throughout the night, too, and we'll keep track of that as the night goes on. But I tell you what a hell of a competitor Dustin Strand is.
Yeah.
I mean, you top 5 in World of Outlaws, late models ever here. Then he follows that up with a win, and he's won 3 times. I mean, this is going to be a pretty phenomenal race. Hey, Terry Blacklance, I think you know who that is.
Oh, I know Terry real well. How you doing, man?
Terry's on here, and he goes, it's not much, but I'd like to donate $150 to the River City Speedway safety crew.
Hey.
They are the unsung heroes. So, Terry, you the man. I mean,
and Terry Blacklance, if anybody knows anything about racing and gets it, it's Terry Blacklance. And I tell you what, his kid Aaron is a heck of a driver too.
An awesome car. They work their tails off on him. I mean, so cool.
I remember Terry driving the grocery getter. I love that station wagon. And Terry does some fantastic work too.
So there you go, guys. Terry threw some money in there for you guys. That's awesome.
All right.
Awesome.
We talk about ADA tonight, Norman County Raceway, Sanders Modified Challenge, the NLRA late models are there, the Red River Modified Tour, and of course tomorrow night a little bit of a different show here at River City Speedway because the Buffalo Wild Wings NOSA Outlaw Sprints, I believe, are out in Mandan.
Governor's Cup,
Yep, so tomorrow night here, we've got the wingless sprints, the Western Renegade Sprints. I think they're cool.
They're an awesome group of guys.
I like watching them. NLRA late models, of course, here. Midwest Modifieds, the Street Stocks, and one of my favorites, the Lightning Sprints, also going to be at the world-famous legendary Bull Ring tomorrow night. And Saturday, Chad, up in Devil's Lake, the late models are going to be there.
Saturday are at the late models there. I will not, unfortunately, be there this weekend. I have family stuff come up. I'm trying to move into my brand new house and also have back surgery on Monday. So it's getting a lot of stuff going on. But Heather and Nolan have a great thing going there. They had awesome racing so far this year. I mean, that track just came to life. NLRA always puts on a great show. Please go out and support the Devil's Lake Speedway, guys. It's going to be an awesome show this weekend.
All right, and again, we want to give away a pair of tickets to River City Speedway for tomorrow night.
Time.
Yeah, I tell you what you do. You email us, local@gfbestsource.com, local@gfbestsource.com, and we'll let you know by the end of the show here who wins that pair of tickets for tomorrow. Also tomorrow night at Devil's Lake, we got the Midwest Mods, the Street Stocks, the Home Track Rules Pier Stocks. Chad, do you know anything about that class?
Pier Stock division is pretty much you talk about maybe a starter class, but any class you talk about nowadays is going to have money involved. I mean, so you have solid 8-9 guys that show up there. Makara Johansson's one of them that drives. Last week she had a boot on and she.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, I saw that.
She got to take the boot off and go drive. So that was pretty cool for having Makara do that. Pretty neat things, and it's pretty cool stuff that they do. The Pier Stocks are kind of a neat class to watch.
And not only is the bounty on Dustin Strand tomorrow night, but rumor has it Donnie Schatz is going to be here with his NLRA late model.
Oh, wow.
So I don't know if he's going to do the whole 3-day swing.
I'm not sure.
Watch for the number 15 car.
He's probably looking for redemption since Dustin beat him by 1.
Yeah, well, can you imagine? Now, what happens if Donnie Schatz wins the bounty?
What's he going to do with that? I mean, come on.
Maybe he'll give it to the fire crew.
There you go.
Yeah.
Fire crew's always looking, man. That's true.
Hey, are we ready with any pictures there, Mr. Producer?
Producer Paul?
He's got a lot of stuff going on here. So let's see what we got. And
let's look at some pictures for the boys.
Yeah, I don't know if you can see those, Scott, or any of you guys, if you want to do a little play-by-play here. Oh, gee.
Turn up the volume, too.
This has
this
volume
one.
to it.
Okay.
And John's
Sorry about
knocking
that.
over my
Let's see. Oh, there you go.
Oh, and I'm back up.
There you go. I just wanted to see.
Oh,
This is a street car that had caught on fire. It's running gas, and we use this stuff for training.
okay.
The first thing is you're going to get the driver out of the car first. After that, it's take care of the fire and whatnot. This particular incident didn't work out so well for us. Part of the problem was we were fighting a running fuel fire downhill. So we should have been on the backside and pushed it down towards the infield instead of. But it's a good learning experience.
Exactly, like you said, a lot of these videos are used as learning
So
tools.
this is straight training here.
So that's exactly.
I don't know what that is.
That's,
there we go.
That's not,
There was a home clip in there.
I was waiting for some chicka chicka
Yeah,
mow
what's
mow
that?
music to get going.
But,
Oh, that one.
I believe this is when Harry Johnson had his heart attack.
Okay, yeah, and he just kind of went off the track.
Crashed into turn 4 there and stuff. So that gets pretty lengthy, but he was, it amazes me that we talked to him after that, and he said he could hear us talking to him, but could not respond to it.
Wow.
At all. And,
Really?
Wow, who's this?
I believe that's a World of Outlaws race there that.
And if you're wondering what they're chasing and blowing the stuff all over, I believe that was the driver.
Yeah, it's not Ricky Bobby.
No.
Yeah.
Had fuel all over him.
Oh man.
This one here is kind of nice. Guy pulls onto the inside there, drives around until he slows down enough, and he's getting ready to get out of the car, bails out of the car on the other side of the concrete, lets the car go.
You going?
Wow, look at that, right over the wall.
Yeah.
Stuff. So I thought that was pretty smart.
Very smart to keep your head like that and realize what could happen. It looks like we got somebody. Oh, I thought saw somebody wait.
We've got some of these are pretty old. They're from the 90s and stuff, but
That just speaks in terms of the safety, how far it's gone now. I mean, you don't have those kind of huge incidences anymore,
right.
you know?
Yep. And the safety's come a long, long way. I think this one is that's Mike Dobmeyer, I think.
Okay.
Corner 3 and 4 there. This was kind of funny because Mark hadn't started driving yet, and he was in the pits, and they asked about somebody coming to or somebody riding in the car after they got it hooked up to the wrecker.
Right.
And Mark said, well, I'll do it. And Mike said, are you sure you can handle it? Mark goes, well, I can't do any worse than you did. I remember that one plain as day.
That's
pretty
awesome.
funny. We were all laughing up there. It was pretty funny. And Mike wasn't hurt.
You talk about safety equipment and everything gone farther. In the IMCA world, one of our own who was driving a sport mod at the time, Robbie Conway, we lost him to a heart attack during a race. And they couldn't get him out fast enough. Sport mods are kind of like they're a Midwest modified, pretty much, the B mod they call them. That's a sport mod version. They lost him up in Botno. He had a heart attack in the car.
Wow.
So now they've came and there's a company out there called Quick Rescue Roof, and they've engineered roofs now to where it's still a safety feature. The thing pulls back for you guys to get in there faster and pull them straight out of the car.
Nice.
And so there's a lot of that going on too. On Quick Rescue Roof, I think the name of the company is called. But rest in peace, Robbie Conway. But yeah, for sure, a lot of things have keep on. Unfortunately, with people getting hurt or learning or unfortunately passing away at this one, we learn more new things.
Yep.
You know, and
Exactly.
and that's why you say when most of these are from the 90s, you've learned a lot more nowadays where we don't have these things.
Yep.
Brennan Mullen walking away from hitting the top of the fence. I mean, when
do you guys have the defibrillator thing as part of your rescue equipment or not?
We don't because All True's right there.
Oh,
So
sure. They've got
all
it.
that.
Yeah. Okay. See what else we got here. Oh, okay.
I think this is probably. This is the World of Outlaws in Fargo, probably in the early 90s, 93, 94. We used to go work those. We used to wear the silver potato suits. Which
back when it was the half mile. Yeah.
Which had even more they're heavier than what we're wearing now. So when it was 95, 97 out there, you were sweating like
Oh my goodness.
like crazy. It was a good weight loss program, but it didn't work for me. So.
It's a good weight loss program. Yeah, now you got to go do the Rocky thing and just go jogging in that
Right.
suit. All right, what do we got? This looks like
Let's see, I think this is the one on the front straightaway where there's like a 4-car pileup. If you look at, let's see. Oh no, this is the one. This is sprint car the only sprint car that didn't have a fuel bladder in it. It quit, no big deal, right? And the guy that comes up next to him ends up hitting him in the back end
and he barely hit him.
blowing the fuel cell.
Yeah,
open.
barely hit him.
And that was
Look at that.
back in the running days. He bails out of the car and rolls across the ground where all the fuel is running down.
Oh no.
One of the paramedics picked him up right before the fuel got to him. And I believe that gentleman still has that sprint car sitting in a barn.
Would that be Earl?
That is Earl. Yeah.
Earl makes a bad-ass burger in the concession stands, by the way, at River City Speedway.
Yeah.
I used to work with Earl. Glad he was okay, too.
Yep.
All right.
So
That's cool.
You guys do incredible work. You're down there, and it's funny because I see it way more now up in the booth, but I've been there before, down in the infield. Have you ever had a car come flying in where you thought, oh, my God, he's going to kill me? Yeah. Has it ever happened to you? I mean, who...
We sit on the four-wheelers in the back there on the back stretch.
Yeah, with your back to the back
ways,
stretch.
But we've always got our eyes open. We're moving our heads constantly. I take off more than Mike does.
Yeah. Mike waits it out. He likes to play chicken with them.
So, I mean, you're watching them when they come out of turn 2 there, just in case somebody's spinning or whatnot coming at you. So, but...
Okay.
No, without a doubt, you got to have your head on a swivel. I think this year we almost had somebody hit on corner 3 this year from Brendan Mullen, wasn't it?
Yeah, he came in in the middle there and went
on the
over
berm.
one of the fence posts.
Yep, jumped everything.
Yeah, I know the guy. In fact, he posted it on Facebook. You could see him running.
Just running.
Another one, Tracy Palia, track photographer. I haven't seen Tracy around much this year. I love Tracy. Boy, you should see how fast Tracy Palia can run.
Yeah.
Because I saw it last year a couple of times where all of a sudden there goes Tracy just hauling across the infield, running for dear life because you don't know if these guys are on. Maybe they don't have brakes. You know, you don't know what's going to happen. But
you don't know what's going to happen next. More guys chiming in here. Tommy Corcoran said you guys do an awesome job. So that's
and if anybody has seen how safety and fire and rescue crews have evolved,
right?
Tommy Corcoran would, because I mean, let's face it, he's been here forever. He's been racing for a long time.
He's watched changes happen.
Exactly.
So
been through them all.
That's awesome news. And yeah, Heather, we hope that Donnie goes to Devil's Lake on Saturday. That'd be a cool show down there for that. That'd be really crappy. I missed it, but it'd be a good show.
Yeah.
When I started out there, Brad Sang was flagging in on the back stretch to start with, and then he moved to turn 3 and 4. And then he got tired of flagging and said, I'm just going to show these guys how to drive. So,
and he does a pretty good job at it, too. Wow. Yeah, I think weather tomorrow night should be a little more tolerable.
Yes.
Anyway, and you guys I would think that would be a good thing.
Oh, yeah.
Now, we heard Dustin Strand say what he wears underneath his fire suit or what he doesn't wear under his fire suit.
I'm not going to check.
Yeah. And how about you guys? How do you dress underneath all that heavy stuff?
Depending on the weather, what it is, we're wearing shorts.
Mm-hmm.
We got the suit and stuff, but I mean, we try and stay as cool as we can too. So.
Yeah. Have any of you guys ever been burned with your suit on? I mean, trying to rescue somebody?
Nope.
Nothing besides just
close.
Picking up hot things.
Oh, sure.
Right.
Maybe a little spray sometimes every once in a while.
Yeah.
Breaks, but.
So you guys, you have to be very confident in the gear you're wearing, I would imagine. Yeah. How hard is it to go running across the infield, schlepping a fire extinguisher with you?
That's hard.
Jared, any news?
That'd be Jared.
Yeah, so. Jared.
That's That's why the old guys are on four-wheelers.
That's what.
But there again, even that equipment has evolved, so it's not the big, super heavy cans
Right.
they used to use. They're smaller. It's better components, so that it's not as damaged
Sure.
to the vehicles. That's always fun when you start spraying something and that driver's more mad at you now than anything else.
Yeah, because dry chem eats away at the aluminum on the engine. So
Sure.
That's like the last thing we're going to use to
Yep.
put out a fire.
Okay.
We use water with foam in it. We use just water. We have some stuff called cold fire that's in spray cans.
Yep.
And that, I tell you what, that knocks stuff out fast.
Yeah. This is funny, and people might not realize this. Well, it's not funny, but I've seen this happen before where fuel gets spilled all over the racing surface. You can't just leave it there. It doesn't evaporate that quick, and it could start up again at any time. So there'll be times you guys just light up a little campfire right on the racetrack, and people are thinking, what the heck are they doing? You know, where's
Burn
the
it
wieners
off,
and the
people.
marshmallows? Yep,
Yeah.
they're burning the fuel off. Now, how often does this happen?
I'd say maybe
I've only seen it a
once
few
or twice
times.
a year, maybe at the most.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of times, if it's not big, we can take dry dirt and throw on top of it.
Sure.
Soak it up a little, and you don't have as much chance of it lighting up if car backfires going
Mm-hmm.
around or whatever. But
How about we kind of saw in one of the film clips there, maybe you catch on fire, you don't realize you're leaking. You ever see a fire go all the way around the whole racetrack?
well, that street car,
Because that was pretty
definitely
close
did.
there.
He went around the track just about, yeah,
And he went all the way
Really?
and then stopped on the back stretch.
We were
there
up
again.
there and waving.
Yeah, if we're ever doing this, there's usually a problem.
Yeah. Like
Yeah.
stop.
Somebody's
Yeah.
car.
Yeah. It's like some days you don't want to wear red, you want to wear lime green so they can see you. Like, dude, knock it off, man. And seriously, we got to get the job done. Shout out real quick. The flagmen are appreciative of you guys as well. Mike and Dan, if they're the head flagmen,
Yeah, they do a great job, too.
You guys are very appreciative by them as well. So shout out for them too.
You know, a lot of times, and I know this because I was the first one. One time, Mike Dobmeyer, I believe it was Mike and Mitch, got into it, and Mark went airborne way off between 3 and 4 and didn't quit rolling till he hit the fence way at the back there.
County line.
And he didn't know anything. I mean, he was fa la 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 land. And have you guys ever had an issue where somebody gets out of the car because they get their bell rung quite often?
Oh, yeah.
Ever combatant or anything and not even realize it's you guys? Because I know when I talked to Mark the next day, he didn't even remember talking to me that night. Does that ever happen to you guys where you've almost had to wrestle them to say, just wait here, we need to have you checked out?
I don't know if it's so much they're
Mike looks right
they're
at
ready to
Jared
go,
right
but
away.
I'm usually right there
Yeah.
talking to them, and there's times where they're thinking about the car, but you can see that they're in pain,
Yep.
and you just got to kind of bring them back.
It's a racer mentality.
Keep talking and just say, asking them questions, name where they're at on the track, you know.
Spell Czechoslovakia.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'd do that one.
It's more.
But
Could be.
Oh, what?
there was one in Fargo at a World of Outlaws show where Nick Sherrick, he got together with the car and he tumbled all the way down the front straightaway. And he got out of the car and I got to him. And I flipped up his visor because he was just kind of standing there with his hands in the air. And his glasses had turned completely sideways in his helmet.
Oh, jeez.
It took him a couple minutes and we got him checked out and he was okay. But you get to know them, so you know how they are regularly.
Right. You could tell if they're off a little bit.
So
Yeah.
Yeah.
How about Travis Robertson going off corner 3?
Gosh, remember that?
How?
That was like the Evil Knievel trying to jump over the Grand
Yeah,
Canyon
I think he
thing.
cleared
But
3 cars.
I think Travis went way farther than Evil did, though.
I mean, what's the difference there when you got damage to a fence, you got a car in the fence, you got, I mean,
Right.
everything kind of goes into extra mode there.
We've gotten pretty good at putting up fence there along the front straightaway.
Yep,
You know,
yep.
when a car wrecks the fence, they cut out sections for us that we can bolt on and stuff. And
And now with that new
we
fence,
show-
you
now
know,
we shouldn't have to
nobody
worry at
has tried to go
Yeah.
through it yet this year. You know, it's usually just a matter of
Knock on
time, but also, you know, they shave down the track a little bit, which you have to do every couple of years because when you face it, when you're going around a circle to the left,
up.
everything gets pushed up. And when all of a sudden you have only got so much room, that wall doesn't do a whole lot of good. So you need to have plenty of wall to,
Right.
to stop cars from going into the stands.
Right.
And I think it's been pretty good so far this year.
Yep. Yeah, it's been real good, actually.
So do you guys travel to other tracks too, or are you strictly?
We've been to Ada, we've been to Fargo, we've been to Greenbush. I think
Warren back when it was open.
Warren.
Yep.
Yeah.
Devil's Lake.
Warren. We did go to Devil's Lake once, and stuff, but
I mean, it's not easy finding guys that do what you guys do and do it as good as you do.
it's tough for us to, do Friday nights every night.
Yeah, well, you have regular lives.
Thursday,
You have jobs.
Friday,
You have
Saturday,
families.
Sunday.
Yeah.
I could just as well race then.
Right, right.
Or hey, by the way, let's have a family barbecue too in there once we can. Yeah,
exactly.
you know what I mean. It gets tough for you guys.
Yeah,
I
we'll
don't know.
schedule it for 2 weeks from Wednesday.
Yeah, 2
How's
weeks.
that?
It's pretty cool. This fire crew here even has their own Facebook page.
Oh, yeah.
I mean,
yeah.
so you go out there and check that out. River City's fire crew on there. I believe that's what's it called.
Yep.
Help me out.
Yeah, it's River City Speedway Fire Crew.
Fire crew. Check that out. And they do a lot of good things on there too, guys. I mean, it's pretty neat. They even give away stuff. So I mean, that's
We did, yeah.
yeah, it's pretty cool little thing how they donate a bunch. Not only are they helping out the race family, and like we always touch on that, they help out the community as well.
Okay, so when you guys, maybe you're going to be new to the fire and rescue crew, do you have to go through training, or are you guys qualified enough to train these guys, or do you prefer they have some kind of a background, or because I know you don't just pick people off the street to do a job like this?
Well, I mean, this is on the job training
Sure.
type thing, because every car wreck is different.
Exactly.
Right.
Yep.
You
You can't really train enough for it.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly. You pick up more and more each accident and grow from there. So, it helps to have a fire background. Yeah.
Sure.
But these guys that didn't have that much got into it, and Mike was already familiar because of the record driving.
Yep,
Right.
and the racing background. And
My son and Jared, when they got in it, they'd been going to the races for
Years.
10 years
Yeah.
before that. So,
so it's probably a good thing that you can find the video that we were watching and use those as a training tool, because
Exactly.
like you said, every wreck we saw on those clips, they were all completely different.
yeah,
Yeah. No one wreck's the same.
and then, you got gas, you got methanol. Gas just goes up like that. Methanol's a little slower to light up. If you've got a puddle.
Yep.
If it's in a mist form, then it goes up like that.
Right.
So, and then, when those sprint cars roll over, the breather tube on the top of the tank, you've
Yep.
always got fuel leaking out of that. So there's your first problem. And then, you got a hot muffler and oil coming off the engine. And usually we get flame ups more so when we right the car.
Right.
Of,
When you flip it back
upside
up, you got
down.
that bounce. And
exactly.
Yeah.
So,
if you guys ever been at a wreck, helped the guy out, whatever, and looked at his safety equipment and went, dude, you really should upgrade a little bit. I mean, it's funny because racing suits, they need to be washed. I mean, the last thing you want is a fire suit full of oil because you haven't washed it in 3 years, and that's just it's like an oily shop towel.
Still smells like beer from the night before.
Right.
you know?
I mean, have you guys ever come upon something like that?
not really.
I mean, most of these guys we see nowadays, they got their stuff together. I mean,
Yeah.
they're doing it the right way.
They know what some of the tracks are like.
Mm-hmm.
So, it's to their benefit to have all the protection they can.
Right.
But there's been places where I've been where I've said, that we weren't the primary fire crew, where I've said, well, let's just walk away from this one because they're going to handle it.
Yep.
And we went to, when we were doing the World of Outlaws in Fargo, we had Chuck Swenson from
Yep.
Sioux Falls there. He had a trailer. It was a 2-night show. We went down on Friday night, And Saturday, he was pulling his trailer out on the road that goes past the parking lot there. He had an extension ladder in his trailer that fell off, landed on a battery, and shorted out, started his trailer on fire.
Oh,
with
boy.
With the car in it.
Oh, man.
Jared and Mike and my son, and I don't think my son was there even.
Me and Scott.
It was who?
Scooter.
Oh, yeah, Scott Niswanger. They just happen to have their extinguishers with them. we keep them on our side all the time.
Yeah. Like a ginormous cell phone.
We'd travel with our purses. The man purse.
They saw the smoke coming out of the trailer, so they went over there and ended up putting it out before West Fargo even got there. So
wow, that could have been huge.
He was able to race that night, but he had a lot of soot on the wing of his sprint
wow.
Question for you guys. We talk about safety. A lot of the guys are wearing the Hans device. Some guys refuse. Are you for it or against it? What do you think? Should they all be wearing them or not?
I don't know. I think it's good in some situations and not so good in some.
Yep.
Sometimes, like I said, everything's different.
Yeah, every wreck is different.
Depends how you.
Yep.
How you hit. I mean,
there's still people that don't believe in seatbelts,
right?
Because there are times a seatbelt can hinder you, could kill you,
right?
But there are times when a seatbelt saves your lives. I was one of those guys. Wasn't a big seatbelt guy until I started racing cars, and gotten a pretty bad wreck up at Buffalo River. And it's the first thing I do when I get in my car now. How about you, Mike? You believer in the Hans device?
From the wrecks I've seen, like with sprint cars and being with the guys with the sprint cars and the way their bodies move around, I'm for it.
If you were racing a sprint car, you'd be wearing one.
Oh, yeah.
Touch on, John, what a Hans device is. Some of our viewers might not know exactly.
Well, Hans device is, in fact, how about we have Jared tell us what a Hans device is? Let's put him on the spot, because you guys see these things a lot.
A Hans device is it's a neck stabilizer that goes over their shoulders and behind their head. They got straps that click actually to the helmet, so it secures the helmet from going forward, which prevents any sort of neck injury. The seat belts come over the shoulder laps that are on there, so essentially the entire shoulder area up is now relatively secure inside the vehicle, and you don't have one piece that's moving. Dale Earnhardt.
Yeah. All implemented from that.
Yeah. Just from snapping the head a little bit.
Snap it forward.
Yeah. And
they've said that your neck can only withstand 40 pounds of pressure or something like that.
Yeah, it only takes like 8 pounds per square inch to crack a human skull, so it doesn't take that much.
So it's like Scott said, the benefit factor of just having it. And I know some guys still use the old neck rolls and things like that, but the Hans really helps because your seatbelts are now connected.
Mm-hmm.
So, right.
Geez, remember back in the old days when the guys used to put the strap on their helmet and I believe to their shoulder on their left side because of the G-forces, and you'd get out of the car if it was too loose, especially the beginning of the year, and your head would be like this from the G. But now with these full containment seats, they wrap around the Hans device. The safety. Every year something new is built or created. The safety is just getting better all the time, but it has to be because the cars are not getting any slower.
No, they're not getting slower. They're not losing horsepower,
and they're getting lighter.
Yeah,
which means something's got to give.
Well, we touched on that the Hall of Fame night. We had a gentleman up there that raced it back in the 70s. Their late model was 4,500 pounds, and now they're racing at 3,500 pounds and less. I mean, so there's a lot of difference there too. You got to put it on the Bluetooth. Slide it over, John.
Slide it. Okay, let's see. Is anybody there? Hello?
Hello,
it's Amanda.
Hi, Amanda.
Hey,
What's happening?
Not much. I wanted to call for 3 reasons.
Okay.
Reason number 1, happy birthday, Paul.
He don't care.
Yeah, he says thank you. He says thank you.
Reason number 2 is I'm sad I'm not going to see you this weekend, John and Chad.
Why? Where are you going?
She's got the Governor's Cup, NOSA.
Oh, yeah.
Love ya.
And 3, I wanted to give a big thank you to the Fire and Safety Crew at River Cities. Being competition and safety director for NOSA, it takes like a huge relief off me having those guys there. It's phenomenal what they do.
Well, they appreciate it. and we do too.
Thanks, Amanda.
Hey, you be careful up there on your weekend adventure, okay?
I'll try.
Thanks, Amanda.
Thanks, Amanda.
you.
See you next week.
See you next week. Bye.
All right. All right. Again, touching on a little bit different stuff today on the Dirty Thursday show. River City's fire and rescue crew here, and this is things a lot of people don't know about that you guys do. Again, and I maybe called you an unsung hero or unsung heroes beginning of the show, but I really believe that. I mean, we can't put on a good show every week without you guys, and I know all race fans, race car drivers, announcers, we all thank you guys very much.
100%.
You guys do a great job.
Thanks.
I do got one thing I want to add.
Okay.
If you guys have noticed, I have been putting a GoPro on the front of my four-wheeler the last few weeks.
Yep. Yeah, I noticed that.
I'm trying to get the videos put together because what I'm doing is I'm taking the videos of what everybody doesn't see.
Mm-hmm.
The behind the scenes. I like that.
Basically. And I'm not the best videographer.
Mm-hmm.
So you gotta bear with me. I'm hoping it turns out pretty decent. I like people to comment about it. It's going to be on YouTube.
Okay.
And it's just under Grand Forks or River City Speedway Fire Crew.
Okay.
And I should have my first one that I did should be loading pretty soon.
Okay. And maybe towards the end of the season, we can have you guys back, and maybe we could play it on this show too.
Yeah, the best part about this show is that we're not just talking about race car drivers. You want everybody's aspect, you know.
Yeah.
So they always get the announcers aspect because we're always talking about it. But to have you guys on to show the different behind the scenes is pretty cool. If you have issues with that, let me know. I got a young man by the name of Mason that might be able to help you out with that.
All right.
I'd just like to say thanks to all of our fire crew members.
Yeah, we can't get them all in here.
Yeah.
We're all volunteers. They keep doubling our pay every year, but you know.
Really? I got a bone to pick with somebody
Yeah,
then.
what the heck?
You guys do a fantastic
Awesome job. Jared, anything?
No, just thanks to everybody, and it's all about everybody going home the same way they came. I mean,
Exactly.
together
and having fun.
having a good time.
Exactly.
Yep.
And
There you go.
that's why we're out there.
Mm-hmm.
Because we love racing. We like to see it safe.
Right.
And we want everybody to go home.
Yep. It's
Thank
nice
you
to get
guys.
together at the end of the night, have a cold one, and say good job. We'll see you next week, huh?
There you go.
Exactly.
Well, don't forget, Norman County Raceway and Ada tonight, Sanders Modified Challenge. The NLRA late models are there. The Red River Modified Tour, and, of course, tomorrow night here at River City Speedway, Western Renegades Sprints. That's the wingless sprints, the NLRA late models, the Midwest Mods, Street Stocks, and Lightning Sprints. And then Devil's Lake on Saturday.
Hit it up.
Late models wrapping up the third of a 3-day swing for them. Midwest Mods, Street Stocks, Home Track Rule, Pure Stocks. What a weekend of racing. You could start tonight, and all of these places, what's it take, about an hour and a half drive to get to every one of them from Grand Forks, I think?
Hour drive. I mean, it's perfect. It's for you to get out and experience some outdoor activity. It's perfect.
All right. Hey, we're going to draw a winner now. We're looking. I've been looking at the phone, and we're going to draw how about Eric Loicano? Texted us saying, hey, I plan on being up there from the cities, never get to go there, so we'll pick Eric Loicano. You've got a pair of tickets waiting for you at the front gate, the River City Speedway's front office. And guys, one last word before we go, or can we cut you all loose? I know you guys probably got to get back to work.
One more driver, guys. Casey Status, the 2U, drives Street Stock, wants to say thank you for keeping him safe too, and he appreciates it. So it keeps on coming for you guys for sure. You're appreciated very much so.
Nice job, guys. Thank you very much. Hey, become a Podbean Premium subscriber. It's only $5. We'll get you entered into some great drawings and giveaways, all right? It's easy to do, too. You go to your Play Store, you download Podbean, search GFBS, you hit follow by Premium, and you are all set. Be a Podbean Premium subscriber. It's easy to do, and it is cheap. Again, our show today brought to you by the Bun Lounge, home of the world-famous Shrimp Caesar, and home of the big pre-Sturgis party. Tomorrow night, Saturday night, 2 days of awesome partying at the Bun Lounge. Live music tomorrow night by Double Down. Saturday, got the outdoor cookout with L&M Meats. The Burnout Table is back. Live music with the Back for More band. And watch for the Throttle Addiction merchandise trailer, too. It's the best way for you to get ready for Sturgis, the pre-Sturgis party. It's at the Bun Lounge tomorrow and Saturday. Well, speaking of tomorrow we put the BS in GFBS. Chance for you to call in, talk about whatever you want. Good things, things that make you mad, bad thing. You kind of get it, all right? Phone lines will be open tomorrow along with the website. Hey, make sure you like, share, and tag us. We're Grand Forks' best source, giving Grand Forks an identity again.